Hey guys, I'm back once more in 6 Warrior Quest Area 8. The second run here isn't actually very different from the first run. It's virtually identical. It's also a one-turn run with a Blitz strategy. The only difference though is that this party setup can carry a bronze cater through. In my first run that I did, and I will also include a link in the video description for it, but I did get some questions on my first run where I used cater as the force gauge charger, and that requires you to build cater to at least force level 43, and naturally there were a few people asking, is there any options if they don't want to invest in cater? So I relooked at how I did the run and actually realized that you don't even need to use cater at all. You can replace seed reins with Aerith, and that way use Aerith as the force gauge charger. So this run is going to make that sort of tiny adjustment, and if you do this, then you don't need anything for cater. In fact, cater will be sitting in party 2 the entire fight. So you can leave cater fully bronze, you can give her anything that you want, you don't need any force levels for her, none of it matters. I won't be going through in as much detail on this run as I did my first. If you want more details about the setup and the fight mechanics and such, do check out the first video. It also includes timestamps there as well. But I'll be covering a bit about the changes that I made here. So first thing first, seed reins have been swapped for Aerith. For Aerith, you don't need to use BT+. In fact, it is a waste of turn, and it needlessly charges the enemy's force gauge. So even if you have Aerith's BT, don't use it. I put Aerith in party slot 1 because she is fairly fast. You do need Aerith to start first in the battle overall. And there on in, I swap her out for Fujin and then for Rem, which is pretty much the same as what I did in my first run. Every step here on is the same except until we come to the force time, where I did make a few tiny changes with how Aerith takes her turns, because I realized in the first run that I did, I had to waste a few force time turns using Aerith LD. You don't actually have to, and I'll come more into that once we enter into force time. So right here, after using the Luna call, instead of bringing in cater, bring in Aerith. Have Aerith just spam healing wind until you are at 100% force time. You will win the force gauge race as long as Aerith is at force level 43 at least. Now in case you don't have Aerith build and you want to use someone else, technically speaking you can use any force gauge charger that is speedy enough to start first in battle and is at force level 43. I think as of now it's already only cater and Aerith, but I think Rosa may be getting force level unlocked pretty soon because Rosa is currently featured in the chocoboards. So that could be another potential option if you want to wait a little bit more. Assuming your gauge charger is at force level 43 at least, you will always win the force gauge race, and then just swap in Fujin and enter force time. Now here's something that I did differently is, first of all, with Aerith, you can use 1 echoes here. Always target boss B because you do not want boss A to hit 89% health before BT mode. If it does, it will use Warlock Plus before BT mode and it ends your run. Here with the LD use, target Fujin. This is something differently that I did. In my first run I targeted Aranea. Target Fujin instead is actually better that way. These echoes used from Aranea will bring boss A very close to 90%. I think it was at 92% at the end of this. So you do need to be careful not to go overboard with your echoes. But this is perfect. Boss B is at 89%, so go into BT mode here and kill it off. I did echoes here instead of LD, and the reason for this is boss B is at 24% health. The boss B is HP gated at 19%, so at most you will only do 5% of HP damage to it in this attack, which is why I don't target it. I wasn't sure if the LD use will have enough splash to bring boss B to 19%, so instead I opted to use FR. If boss B is at 19% here, then you can change your targeting back to it and use LD to finish it off. Doesn't matter if you can break through the shield or not, the damage from Arena's attack should be enough to kill it in one move. Quick damage check once you exit BT mode. I did actually pretty well here. It's okay if boss B is below 19% health and boss A is below 69% health, so those are the thresholds that you want to at least make towards to. If boss B is still alive, target boss B with this attack. If not, then obviously target boss A instead. That's it. So pop summon here and spam echoes until you win. You should still have 1 echoes on Fujin, 1 echoes more on Iris. And obviously Aerith also have force echoes, but hers doesn't do damage, so I'm not counting hers in. And anyway, you can also just have Aranea use her attack on the boss to kill it off. Even if she's out of echoes, you know, the boss is low enough, you still have 2 more times the force turns, and 99% will deal a lot of damage to the boss with Aranea. That's it for this run. Cater not used at all. You can bring a bronze cater if you want. Hope this video has been helpful, and if you enjoyed the content, do leave a like, comment and subscribe. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next Shinryu fight. Bye!